then we next thought about funnels. Then we started testing different platforms. So we have tried almost every funnel which is there and available on YouTube, like this works, this doesn't work.
There was a female playing violin, and this was such a well-done video. What are the methods or tools, or what is the entire process of you creating this video content or this content for your users? How expensive it is? Because this is one of the biggest concern people have, that you could be paying lakhs and lakhs of rupees to create good content. And by the way, everybody watching this should look at beamusician.in and look at those promos. They are fantastically done.
Yeah, actually, so see, the journey for all this conceptualizing the video formats, it began with the initial discussion with the teachers, basically, like how we can plan on the content. Like there should be a certain balance of not over including the content part for the users, and at the same time maintaining their interest also, right? So a detailed discussion over the scripting was the starting point for us. And then coming to the technical parts of it, we had a clear picture in mind that we wanted to create the most high level videos possible. So it gives a learning experience to the student, right? So we had a setup of around 3 to 4 team members who are into proper video editing and recording stuff, like post-production, pre-production.
Is it full-time or you had them on contract?
So one of them is full-time and 3 of them we take it on contract. So
okay, very nice. How much does it cost? Sorry, you were saying something, Akshay.
Yeah. Also, I just wanted to add one thing. Like, we had done a lot of research into it, which I wanted to point out. Like, the violin course which you saw, I think that was our 3rd course. Before that, we had already dumped 2 courses. We had done a lot of research in that. What angles work best? So we created few small courses first. We tested it out with few of the students, like what is working out best for them. So the violin courses, it took us some time, like I think 6 to 8 months to coming up to that level of quality, figuring out different team members, different angles to learn, different cameras, what works best, what doesn't. So it took us, some time got invested in that. But yeah, I think we finally were able to do a decent job to create the course, where student can actually learn from the video content.
Absolutely a brilliant job. See, let me tell you something. We were working with Vishal Shekhar, based Shekhar Ravijani, the music director, right? So the promo was so good. I was even showing it to him and telling him that, look at this, it's done so well. So people who don't even come from a movie industry background are doing a fantastic job. And it was shown in that regard that, okay, this could even be part of a celebrity academy in the future at some point. So, all kudos to you guys in full points for kind of cracking it.
Thank you.
I would say that it's very well done. And that's the 3rd point, the testing you mentioned about, Akshay, great. Yeah. I mean, that's another huge secret of successful online entrepreneurs. You were testing it out. And I think that's an essential piece of DNA of anybody trying to build anything online. And it's so heartening to see. Now, one of the things, doesn't matter how well you build it. If you can't sell it, it doesn't mean anything. So my question is, how long did it take you to monetize? I mean, when did you think of the idea and how long did it take to get your first course out or to get your first sale? And then I'll go into more questions around sales and sales funnels.
See, really speaking, when we started, it was 2017. Like at that time, the online, like especially for the hobby domain, the online courses were not so popular among people. Like they were always interested in going physical, right? So that was the time when we actually thought of educating people rather than directly selling it on. And from that date, it took around 8 to 10 months to do the entire research and launch our first course.
And this wasn't your full-time work, right? I mean, you guys were busy in your conference company as well.
Correct.
So the side project.
Exactly. And also when we started this, we were into a lot of discussion with all these panel of experts that we had. So we were actually getting
the musicians.
Yeah.
So, the musicians from the industry. Yeah.
Correct.
Okay. Fantastic. So it took about 8 months. What was the sales secret there? How does your sales funnel look like? How do you market these programs?
Okay. So when it comes to like sales funnel, there's a lot of testing. Again, I'm all about testing. That's what, I've been doing since coming from digital marketing background. So there are two main things when we talk about funnel. One, we figured out what is the right audience for us. And second is which funnel is working for that particular audience. That's how I looked at it. So we did a lot of testing when it comes to audience. First thing is that we have that preconception, that this is the person or this is the audience persona that we have in mind that they are going to buy from us. So we decided upon that. Then around that, we did a lot of testing, like what age group is working best for us, what interest categories are going to work best for us. So instead of just deciding upon it, we actually did, testing, like deciding small amounts, small chunk of amounts. Let's say with this budget, I'm going to test which age group is working best. With this budget, I'm going to test which cities are working best for me. Like that, we created the best audience persona, who were actually interested, and we started getting some revenue from there. Then we next thought about funnels. Then we started testing different platforms. So we have tried almost every, funnel which is there and available on YouTube, like this works, this doesn't work. So what I have experienced is, for every business, there's no fixed strategy that this is going to work. We have to test out everything.
Yes, we all marketing. I mean, I love what you just said, experimentation. We all have to be scientists. And the correct. Mind of a scientist, okay, ye ho gaya, let's try something else. I tried. So channels, funnels, layers, free content, paid content, you have to keep experimenting.
Exactly.
Which ones worked for you? Which funnels did ultimately work?
Okay. So we have tried the freemium model. We gave few sessions for free, but the conversion rate wasn't that good. People who are ultimately ending up buying it wasn't that good for us. We've tried few giveaways also, but again, it didn't work for us that well.
How did giveaways work? What were you?
A certain discount vouchers if you buy a course and buying instrument. Those kind of things we tried.
Oh, that's a first. So you were saying buy our course and you can buy a guitar for a discount, something like that.
Exactly, something like that.
Combo offer kind of thing.
Combo offer. We even did selling of guitar for some time to test it out. Like you can buy at a combo price. You can buy a guitar and course both from us. That is something we tested it out. We did a lot of getting traffic from different sites. That was one kind of funnel we tested out, like getting a lot of traffic from musicians who are visiting onto different platforms related to music, and then try to sell them through retargeting. But ultimately, the simplest funnel worked for us, which was simple targeting and then retargeting. That's it. So not even traffic.
Let me break open this again. So targeting, retargeting, but sending people to just directly a landing page, right?
Directly to landing page.
Show them the ad, and then send them to a landing page, and then make them convert there, right?
Out of that, let's say 10% people bought, the remaining 90% we retarget them again. Out of that, another 10-20% buy. So that's the funnel, which we are following. It's very simple.
Let's share a landing page that you guys had on the course. So the way your funnel was working, as I understand it, Akshay, is that you show ads, and sometimes your ads are also this video, right? I mean, this amazing promo video. So this is an amazing thing, right? I mean, I like what you guys did. You built a great video, right? I mean, this works well because this can also then double up as an ad. Once you've done this, we can send people to this page, they see the video again, or they see that it's a landing page build. And you've thought a lot about the landing page design also. If we scroll down, we see that you're highlighting it at 7,000. You're giving the overview, the curriculum in highlights. There are statistics that how long and what are the questions, age group. So you've thought of some things that people are concerned about. And then testimonials are super important. So is this multiple, like one video has one testimonial, so it's like if I'm looking at Shravani's testimonial, you have a video also. And this is another great idea. A lot of people now tell me that text testimonials work better than videos, but some say videos work, and you've given both. So interesting take there. And now you're building the instructor profile better. So your funnel is sending people here, and then people who don't buy, you retarget them. How long do you wait before you start your retargeting bucket?
Immediately. We start retargeting them immediately because, they were looking for it, but they had some questions or maybe something, that's why they couldn't buy. So we start retargeting. Again, in retargeting, we have two types of ads, one directly taking to the landing page, one DMS or WhatsAppers. That's another retargeting which we have done.
Wow.
So
great insight.
Also, I wanted to add, like on the landing page, if you stay there for 15-20 seconds, you would definitely get a pop-up about asking them about their inputs, like email, phone number. and stuff.
Or
So you
additional
also want to
discount or
capture,
something.
you
Yeah.
also want to capture the visitor data, that
Yeah.
people who just don't want to take any action, but I mean, you might prompt
Yeah.
them. So all great pieces of work there. Let me, for those newbies who are watching the session, um, a retargeting funnel is basically used on Facebook, Google Ads, mostly. I mean, you could build this on LinkedIn as well, but I believe you were running these two platforms, YouTube
Yes.
included, right? Were
Yeah.
you using Instagram also?
Yeah. With Facebook and
With
Instagram. That
Facebook,
is,
yes.
yeah.
Yes. So you were doing these, and everybody who visits the page, you have another set of ads. And were the ads different? Were they saying a different
Yes.
thing? So what,
Yes.
for people whom I was just explaining, retargeting funnel is when these people visit, you then tell Facebook, everybody who's come here, show my ads to them again, and these ads could be
Everyone
different.
who has come to this page, minus the people who've already bought. That's what we did.
Oh yeah, which is
And then we
which
showed
is
them,
great. I see some people making that mistake. I see the ad again. I bought the content and I keep seeing the ad again.
because our
So
second ad, retargeting ad, has some discount coupon, additional discount in
oh
that.
yeah,
So
they'll
that's
feel
something,
bad.
which is conflicting. So that's why we did that.
Hey,
Uh,
this is an interesting bit. How do you pass the information in real time back to Facebook that these are the people who have bought it?
so there is an option, we have a pixel set it up. We can easily identify people who are purchasing that. So we can easily set up an audience that people who have purchased in 180 days. That is the window that we have on Facebook.
So you keep them away. Don't put them in
From the
my
ads.
retargeting list. Right?
Yeah.
Awesome.
And we
Awesome.
use offer, and then we have also tested this testimonial videos as a part of retargeting, that in case they have some doubt how the course
Yeah.
is, they can see some real-time students talking about it directly.
So it's
Yeah.
basically
No.
all about how a customer is going to think. Like, what are the
Yeah.
different stages of nurturing him to ultimately be a like paid customer?
Good to hear the marketing lingo from you also, Paras. I know are
Yeah.
also learning it. So yeah, like in the marketers world, they call it awareness, consideration, and conversion. And you are running the awareness ad as the first ad, but then at the consideration stage, different type of content works. When they're already thinking to buy or not, testimonials are a great tool in that part. So in the funnel on the second stage, testimonials, ebooks, anything that can convince them further, make consume
Yeah.
content more. Brilliant. I mean, this is a fantastic funnel. So what you guys learned is that this funnel works the best, right?
Yes, it worked best for us. So
But I hear the ROAS, the return on advertising spend, for those of you who are beginners right now in the advertising domain, ROAS has been on an all-time high. You actually get 7,000 rupees as your fee. What are the usual cost of acquisitions? If you can answer, that would be
it's
great. I mean, if
yeah,
you
yeah. It's on a still on a higher side from what we expected. Usually, our ROAS ranges 200% to 300%, something like that. So
That's
cost per
amazing.
acquisition, I would say 2 to 3,000. Sometimes it even goes up to 4,000. But yeah, the idea is that we are able to make some profit with the main ad. Then again, retargeting works great. So there is where money lies, in retargeting.
Mm. Brilliant. So you are able to crack the ROAS of 200 to 300%, which is absolutely brilliant. I mean, I think we did have the award for you guys in the. I mean, we should for now. When I know this, there should be another award for you guys. I mean, you've done it so well. It's very well set up. So the funnel of basically landing page, you retargeting, which is the we have a landing page funnel builder now on the platform that teaches anybody all these steps in step-by-step process. While they're learning, they can also execute all of this. So we believe this funnel is not everybody's cup of tea. I think one thing that goes in your favor is the pricing. You priced it well. A lot of people tell me anything less than 4,000, you can never break even on Facebook or Google. So I think 7,000 is a good pricing. Any other content that you publish, like blogs, videos on social media, anything else that you're doing to just put more people in your bucket of awareness?
Yeah, so for us, YouTube is another source of traffic. We have also optimized Quora a little bit, where people are asking a lot of questions, and then from YouTube we've got a good traffic coming in. So now we have started getting organic enrollments as well. So apart from ads, directly people coming in inquiring that we liked your video, there was a link to the course. So they come on our landing page that we have given a WhatsApp widget, so they can directly interact with the team there itself with any questions they have. So that's
Superb.
something we've been optimizing again.
which is your favorite channel for bringing in traffic out of all the channels that we spoke about? Where are the best ROAS seen?
Okay, so if I talk about organic traffic, that could be YouTube. Since we are selling video-based courses, YouTube
Yes.
is clearly,
Yes.
the best platform out there for us. If I talk about paid platforms, the audience which we have, if I talk about our audience, we are not catering to students, under age of 15, or let's say under age of 12, because, what we felt, music is a two-way thing, and someone who's 8 or 9 years old, they still need teacher, in front of them. So,
Yeah.
there's no point in selling them the course if they are not able to learn that way. So then we have identified our audience as, 18 plus, people who are working professionals like us, those who don't want to go to some class, with kids and learn, those who want to learn at their own time, at their own pace, at their own convenience. So that is working professionals, or, students of college, at least, who are comfortable in learning through videos, and, who can actually ask questions through email, and, through WhatsApp and all these things with the teachers. Whenever they have doubts. So considering that audience, Facebook is, work best for us, since it's a little bit matured audience for us. So for paid traffic, Facebook is the one, that is work best for us.
Amazing. Facebook, right? I mean,
Yeah.
I hear this from almost 90% of our creators, and an unbelievable number. We, in fact, published a creator insights report. So we are not wrong there when we are saying close to 70% traffic, and we didn't gather data from every creator out there, but this proves to be true for a lot of creators. Amazing. Utilizing Quora as well, new advertising channels. What will be like, let's say, if we were to give one advice of building people, who are experimenting with funnels right now, what funnel would you recommend to generally to coaches out there, creators who are trying and experimenting to build their funnels?
So like what's worked for me, first of all, I would recommend to test out everything if budget allows you to do that. Even if there's a small chunk, test it out, different funnels and different platforms. That's number one thing. But if something from top of my head, if I have to, recommend something, I would say, try conversion ads, direct targeting conversion ads, because, there Facebook optimizes for ROAS. So if someone who's starting, ROAS is something, that is very important for them. They don't want to have losses, at the first few sales, or let's say 10 or 12 enrollments, they cannot bear that loss. So that is where Facebook or Instagram, optimizes for ROAS. That is something you can even set a filter cap that, I want minimum this much, or this is maximum I can spend for one conversion. That is a good option to start with, wherein you can start gathering data at the same time, you don't have to bear any losses.